Alright, what is up guys? Player One Gaming here. Now I realize this is really late to be making a video about results because I'm sure everyone has found out about this by now. But I like going over it and showing you guys my reaction to it. That's mainly the main purpose. And then doing the predictions. So I'm going to hurry this up because I've noticed some of my videos are longer than others. I remember a few weeks ago I had a prediction and results video that lasted over 40 minutes. And then the one after that lasted like 12 minutes. And then last week it lasted like 23 minutes. So I'm going to try and keep this shorter. I'm going to try to keep every one of them shorter from now on. But let's go over the results. Ohio State, Michigan State. Now this one was very close for most of the game till the fourth quarter when Michigan State kept dropping the ball. They kept turning the ball over, and it just allowed Ohio State to score basically. The score was like 9-6 Ohio State at the end of the third, but then by the end it was 26-6 Ohio State. I wanted Michigan State to win because if that were to happen, Michigan could have clinched the East with a win over Indiana. So, but that didn't happen. So my hope is that Maryland beats Ohio State, which is the game that Ohio State has next, and Michigan beats Indiana, and we can clinch the East. But I don't think that's going to happen. Oop, I gave up a result prediction there. But let's move on. Wisconsin and Penn State. I had the Ohio State prediction correct anyway, by the way. But I wanted Michigan State to win. Wisconsin, Penn State, I had Penn State winning. That's what happened. They won 22-10. Don't know what to say about it. It was kind of a I don't care game. Illinois, Nebraska. I think I had Nebraska for this one, and that's what happened. They won 54-35. This is, I think, yeah, this is where I got it wrong. Did I have Indiana or Maryland? I think I had Maryland, but Indiana won by 2 points, 34-32, and it was kind of weird because Maryland had a lead, I think, but they lost it. Michigan and Rutgers, I said that this would be a dismemberment. It would be a bloodbath. Not as much as a bloodbath as I thought it would be, but it still basically was. Michigan wins 42-7 over Rutgers. So, there we go. Northwestern and Iowa. Now, Northwestern, this is a huge game for Northwestern because if they won this game and Wisconsin and Purdue lost, which both teams did, they clinched the West, and that's all the things turned out good for them. So they're making it. Northwestern is going to the Big Ten championship game no matter what. This is the first time it's ever happened to them, I think. But Northwestern wins 14-10, low scoring. But good job to Northwestern, and Northwestern's number 22 now in the rankings, while Iowa's unranked now. Now, I had Purdue killing Minnesota, and this is embarrassing for me because I'm usually really good with these predictions. But Minnesota killed Purdue, 41-10. So it is really hard to predict how Purdue is going to do. It really is difficult. I have no idea which Purdue is going to go out there. Is it going to be the one that beats Ohio State by 29 points, or is it going to be the team that goes out there and loses to Minnesota by 31 points? So, this was a surprise to me. This was a shock. It was like, what was it, like 41-3, and then Purdue scored again, and then that was just crazy. And I kind of wanted Purdue to win, but I'm also happy for Northwestern. So, and I'm sure Northwestern, I'm sure a lot of them thought Purdue was going to beat Minnesota, so they were probably like, well, we're probably not going to clinch it. It seems far off, but it happened. So I'm happy for Northwestern. And we've beaten them before, so if Michigan wins out, we know we can win the Big Ten championship because we've beaten Northwestern. Not by much, but we've done it. All right, Week 12. Here is my predictions. Ohio State and Maryland. Ohio State is still number 10. They didn't move. I think they actually went down in like the AP poll or something, but I could be wrong. But Ohio State is number 10. They're still in the top 10. And we'll see how they do against Maryland. Maryland's got a good run game. Didn't help against Indiana, but They got a good run game. Ohio State's got a weaker defense. Some spots that are kind of weak. So I don't know. I don't know if Maryland will be able to exploit that like Purdue did, but I'm gonna go with Ohio State because of the dominant offense. So I got Ohio State here once again. I predicted Ohio State for every week, even the Purdue game. I had them winning everything so far. Penn State and Rutgers. I've got Penn State. And another thing is I haven't predicted Rutgers to win a game since I don't know, week 1 when they played Texas State, and they won that game. So I think I've been correct about every Rutgers prediction. I don't think I've predicted for them to win all season. So, but I got Penn State. Northwestern and Minnesota. I think the way Minnesota played, I don't know. But the way Northwestern's been playing has been really good. So I got Northwestern. Minnesota's going to try and get a win out of this, but Northwestern's fired up, man. They just made the Big Ten championship game. They're going there no matter what. But that doesn't mean that they shouldn't try or whatever, because they're just because they're going to make it anyway. No, Northwestern needs to actually try. So you can tell, but Minnesota, if they fed off of those Purdue mistakes that Purdue made, and they took advantage of it, and they'll do the same thing with Northwestern. So Northwestern can't be caught sleeping. So I think Northwestern's going to pull it out. I think they're going to get the win here. I would say it'll be closer in the first half, and then Northwestern will be dominant in the second half, kind of like the Wisconsin game against Northwestern. Michigan State, Nebraska. I think, I don't know about this one. This is kind of an interesting one, to be honest with you. Nebraska's gotten considerably better, but they still don't have the greatest defense. Michigan State doesn't have the greatest offense either. They couldn't do anything against they couldn't do anything against Ohio State. Nothing but field goals, a couple of them. And they had the dominant defense, which is something that I think is going to be the difference maker. I think that's what's going to make this kind of a lower scoring game. But I think Michigan State's going to get the win. I think they have a better offense. They have a better defense than Nebraska, obviously. So I think that there won't be a whole lot of scoring, but whenever it is, it's going to be mostly Michigan State. So Michigan State wins here. And I'm not saying anything against Nebraska. That doesn't mean I don't think they can win. I think they can, but I'm thinking about it, and I lean a little towards Michigan State. So Iowa and Illinois, I got Iowa here. This is Illinois' terrible defense is not going to be able, and Iowa's dominant defense is going to be the difference maker. It's going to be a defensive game. Iowa's got the way better defense, so I got Iowa here. Wisconsin and Purdue. I don't know. Wisconsin's like the Michigan of 2017. They're very, I don't know. They can't win big games. They lose in games they shouldn't. Purdue, some weeks they're on, some weeks they're off. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this game. This game is pretty stupid matchup in my opinion. I don't like this game, but I don't know. It's really hard to say, man. I'm trying to think of past matchups that have happened. I'm gonna come back to this one. Indiana and Michigan. I've got Michigan. And I haven't rooted against Michigan. Well, rooted against. I always root for them. I'm a Michigan fan. But I haven't predicted against them since the Notre Dame game. So that means I've gotten every game right from the Michigan season so far. And that's another thing that I've got on here. But I have Michigan here. I think the defense is going to be dominant. It's at home where we're at our best. Indiana's 5-5. They allowed 33 points against Penn State. They allowed, they almost allowed Maryland to win. We didn't allow any of those teams to win, even close. But so Michigan's the better team, I think, and I think Michigan's gonna win. Oh, okay. Well, that's the last game, so I got to go back to this one: Wisconsin and Purdue. It's really hard to say about this game. I really don't know which team is better. I'm gonna have to check the standings. Hold on. All right, where are they? Yep. Really? They're like right by each other. Wisconsin and Purdue. Wisconsin's got a better record, but who have they played? Purdue has an Ohio State win. I don't think that's a game that Wisconsin can win at all. Let's think. Purdue beat Michigan State. Has Michigan State and Wisconsin played? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go with Wisconsin. And if I'm wrong, then who cares? So that's the video, guys. I kept it at 11.5 minutes. So thank you guys for watching this video. I kept it real short this time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.